Hello and welcome back to more Mediocre Terraria. Last time we went explored some of the underground hellhole. This time, probably just going to be more exploring. We really need to be bulking up and get some armor and all of that stuff. Speaking of which, the merchant has arrived. But that's... you know what? I'm actually there. But yeah, the merchant arrives. So that's cool. But no. Kind of like I said, we're probably just going to be doing a lot more exploring. That's probably going to be the theme for the first few episodes. Really, the forest pylon already? No, not really anything in there that I really want. So, yeah. I guess for now, let's just go this way. And see what there is to see. Probably nothing very interesting. Also, I wanted to check, but I completely forgot to. Is there just a recall? Where are the controls? Is just a recall controls? Like I know there's a hot buff and like things like that. That's just hot bar stuff. Use items. Down grapple. I guess there isn't. For some reason, I thought pressing R was the recall hotkey, and I guess it just wasn't. My keyboard is being really funky. Like I'm holding down the A key, and it is just like it'll accept it for a little bit, and now I just hit what I have. Yeah, the corruption. Our world evil. I think we can definitely take on like a single leader of souls. That's retreating. We can definitely take on a single leader of souls. But like, that is probably about it. But is that a pinky? Anyways, I guess we might as well put this up as well because we really don't want ghosts to be the wand of sparking has no knockback, which is kind of not great, especially because we are so squishy. Like we really need that weapon knockback, or really just any sort of knockback capability in general, because like when we get into a situation like this, knockback is okay game. I will get knocked into the hole, I see. Well, I guess we're going down here because there really is nothing I can do. And I guess once we get down there, I mean, if I had actually brought the bombs with me, but I've been thinking about that, we probably could be doing some very interesting stuff, but because I didn't, there's nothing that we can really do down here. Because we don't have bombs, so maybe, actually, I guess that could be what we do. Let's go ahead and use the magic mirror that we got last time to warp back, and let's do just that. Let's blow up the corruption. The corruption. I don't know how, but like I always say like corrupt. Like I just naturally think corruption because I'm like, oh yeah, the world evil is like corruption, right? Even though it's not. Oh look, we got a new villager, the nurse. So that housing that I built is already taken care of. It's already taken. I guess that was like another thing that I completely forgot to do during the beginning of the thing. It's like, oh yeah, we expanded the house. It didn't really cross my mind as like a thing that we did, but yeah, we did. Believe it or not. Yeah. Believe it or not, our base is now... Ow. Our base is now slightly larger. I am thinking about what I'm going to say, and I'm like, okay, this is what you're going to say so you don't make a fool of yourself. Like, I know what I'm going to say. And then it just does not come out of my mouth. Let's do it. I was kind of hoping that, you know, maybe these guys would be idiots and fly into the bombs, and they would take care of them, but alas, the world was not gonna let that happen. But I guess there's just gonna be more and more of them forever, isn't there? This is not where I want it to be. This is not where I want to be. This is not where I want to begin. This is not where I want to begin. Okay, somehow we survived. Why more? Okay, we want to at least ensure that we can get one of these, I think, so I guess digging ourselves into a hole with bombs in it is not going to be the wisest play, but yeah, there was not the wisest play. We're gonna die, we're gonna die. And we blew it up. Actually, I don't even think we blew it up all the way. I think we can. I don't even know if we can. We should be able to. Well, I mean, I know this probably is the most riveting, just watching me go back and forth and dying over and over again, but better loot. I actually don't know what we'll be getting, so that'll be exciting. I always forget which one's which. I incinerated that bird. I think it's a blue jay. I quite obviously know my Terraria animals very well. I should like be in charge of the name of Terraria animals. That was a bird. And that one's a bird. And that one's a bird. Despite there not even being a bird on screen. Okay. My monitor has decided that it would like to completely cut out. So that's why like there was a brief bit of panic. I was running into these lines. I just couldn't see anything. So yeah, that's basically what was happening. I just couldn't see a thing. I don't know why my monitor, because like the way this is set up is that I have like a monitor and then I have a separate monitor that shows the recording stuff. So like if one monitor does that, I can look at the recording and kind of see. It's very small, so it's kind of hard to actually see. But like, I'm hoping it won't happen too much because it would really prevent me from being a good gamer. But so far it's happening. This actually didn't happen at all during the previous session, which is what kind of surprised me most about it showing up, because I wasn't really thinking about it. I don't really think about it unless it shows up, and then you're like, why game? I don't think it's gonna blow it up with, oh, that actually did. And we got a musket. If you don't know, basically you can blow up 2 of those little spheroid things, and you can get items. They're usually pretty good items. I don't actually know. I think there's a few items that can show up. The musket. I know there's a couple others, but yeah. And then they're usually pretty decent advancements. Like they'll usually be at least on the left. Like if you do it early on in the game, they'll usually be pretty solid on weapons for a while. And the other cool thing is, since we have a musket, that also allows the arms dealer to show up. Which, you know, who doesn't want another NPC in their house? Probably, I'm sure there are actually people that like actually for reasons A, B, and C, it's actually very unoptimal to have NPCs. And I will be very confused as to how having NPCs is like in any way not. There's a slime. There's a worm. There's a worm. There was a worm. It got squished. Not squished. We already killed the worm! That's a big worm. That's a guess. I think we might just call it at 1 because 1 I lost it. I should have just called it. I shouldn't have gotten greedy. But alas, you only realize you're being too greedy after the fact. Let's get those out of our hotbar because I will probably end up with a few dead NPCs if I don't. Anyways, Yeah, look at that. Look. Like, that is so much better than anything we have at this point. And it also gives us 100 ammo for free, so, like, yeah. As I kind of said, getting those early on is usually a very, very nice buff to, just everything. And, I mean, it's not the most difficult thing in the world to do, despite me making it look like it was. Like, it's usually pretty easy to get in there, go up to, and then warp home, or whatever you, however you plan on getting home. So, we put those away already. I mean, at the very least, it's not the most... I mean, I will never admit to being that great at Terraria, ever, because I'm not. I just kind of play it a fair amount, and, like, kind of sort of know what I'm doing. At the very least, I don't not know what I'm doing. If I know roughly how to play the game of Terraria. I know kind of what's okay, but my biggest flaw personally with Terraria is I always just forget the buff, which is probably part of the reason that I've never beaten Master Mode, is buffing is just so essential. Like, it doesn't sound like it, at least it didn't to me, where, like, oh yeah, buffing, like, but, like, going out of my way to get those potions is so annoying. It's, like, it's not that hard to get the potions, and just the upgrade that you'll get from them is just, that alone would be worth it. So, there's that. Not that, like, you know, as I kind of, I'm not great at Terraria, I just kind of would assume that that's the case. I don't know what I'm saying, I would assume. Anyways, with our 9 copper in tow, because we lost everything in the corruption, I guess let's go ahead and go out at night and explore, because, well, the house beneath our house, the mine beneath the house, which I thought was going to be like this large, cool, whatever they call it. I thought that was in this large, cool cave, like, I could slowly explore during the night to, like, extract resources from. It was just not. It was a very small cave. I mean, obviously I had the magic mirror in it, so it wasn't a complete waste of time. But, that being said, I'm also, like, half expecting to get murdered by something tonight. The ominous wind is telling me that there will be an Eye of Cthulhu in our future. Back into Terraria is so pretty. Like, you know, look at the little trees in the back. Well, the trees in the background. I was talking about, like, the mountains and, like, all the clouds up there. It's a very good visual eye candy. And then, you know, we go over here and I've got the giant sand dunes. Still the rolling immense clouds just kind of slowly passing by. It's a very surreal sight. It's weird, because, like, I know that, like, deserts suck to go to, like, I've been in deserts before, but, like, just, like, in games, like, just, like, the way that they're portrayed in games, just, you know, kind of forget about that for a little bit. Like, I just wanna, like, it looks so comfortable to lay down, and then you're like, oh, wait, no, that would actually murder me. Well, I mean, that's where I was gonna go with that. But, you know, I was expecting to still be alive. I keep making the mistake of venturing out at night and then getting murdered. Like, I know what's gonna happen. We've done this how many times? So, yeah, I guess maybe let's find something down here to explore. Still looking for some more lead for still looking for lead armor. English is clearly, I don't think many people believe I said English is my first language, with how much I've been struggling this weekend. But alas, it is my first language, so I just suck at speaking. And, like, you know, that whole thinking on your thought, like, I know point A, B, and C, because, like, this isn't scripted. I'm sure it's been painfully obvious that nothing I've been doing is scripted. Like, I don't even really think about much what it was, but I was like, you know what, I feel like not me, but I feel the urge to record Terraria, so I'm just gonna do that. So what am I gonna do? And we'll figure that out. Figure that out mid-game. Now it's within the first 5 minutes of the session. We'll figure that out. So there's no plan. There's never a plan in my Terraria. I don't really know. You would think that I would be wanting to build that elevator-ish path, so it was all straight, but nope. I'm sure we'll probably just build an elevator at some point. I mean, you get like a horseshoe or something. And we'll actually properly go down. But for now, let's go get the silver, but that's not where I was going with that. I'm trying to go through my head and think about what's the opposite of, not the opposite of silver, but in Terraria, if you have lead in the world, you don't have iron. If you don't have, so if you have silver, you don't have tungsten. And I know that actually does have some gameplay differences, because I think the armors actually do have different buffs. At least I know some of the later ones do that are world exclusive. I think silver and tungsten might be the same, but I actually don't know off the top of my head, and I'm not good enough to Terraria. It's not good enough, not knowledgeable enough to really be the best way to describe that. Anyways, some more very appealing gameplay of just digging straight down. Especially, probably makes it even more appealing since with the copper pickaxe, so it's the slowest mining you can do. Can I place a torch? Thank you. I don't know. But I guess more questions. I guess we'll do some more questions time, but in regards to Terraria, I know that at least for me personally, a lot of people that I know that like Terraria also like Minecraft, so and I know that the games are similar-ish, obviously there's still a ton of differences between Terraria and Minecraft, and it's not at all fair to call Terraria 2D Minecraft, or to call Minecraft 3D Terraria, but at the same time, I feel like the overlap of people that play the games is pretty extreme. So I guess if you do play Terraria, do you play Minecraft? Is Minecraft the thing that you play? Do you Minecraft? No, I feel like the answer to that is most people would probably be yes. I mean, they're very similar games. At least in terms of the very basic gameplay, obviously. It's a lot more nuanced than that. It's, as I kind of already said, it's not fair to call one just a different dimensional version of the other. They are obviously incredibly different games with incredibly talented people that play them. So yeah, again, not that. I don't know what to say, but yeah. Just, do you play Minecraft? Do you enjoy it, or do you not enjoy Minecraft? Obviously, I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you probably like Terraria. So, I feel that you'd like Terraria if you were watching a video, if you were watching a very mediocre gameplay of it. You must obviously actually love watching people play Terraria if you're watching me play it, but that's a whole separate can of worms, really. It's back to our diggy hole. I am dwarf. I am dwarf man. We found a thing. What have we seen besides loot? I'm actually very surprised we haven't found a trap chest or anything. Now that I've said that, we will, but up to this point, I don't know. I guess question for the people that really know Terraria, Does I guess, does Master Mode make traps more common? Like I know the thing like the harp holder trap. I don't know. I know it's added in the update that added Master Mode, but I don't know if it's Master Mode exclusive. I feel like it is, but I'm like also pretty sure I'm just wrong. Let's see. Are there more common traps in Master Mode, and are there just Master Mode exclusive or Master Mode and Extra Mode exclusive traps? I feel like smart people know the answer to that. Oh, is that gold in there? This time? I don't know where I was going. Gold at this exchange rate. And 10. I can't go anymore. It's just copper, but 10. Because I know that like this is not gonna actually happen because they're done updating Terraria. It would have been cool, like, because I know for a while I actually didn't register in my brain that like there were world exclusive wars. Because I was like, because for a while, like it'd be so cool if you could take tin and copper and make bronze, despite that just not being a thing. I think that's just not being really a Terraria thing. But, like I don't know. I always thought that like being able to like, even if like just having more armor choice. I am struggling to do it. Just having more armor choices would have been cool, even if some of them, or even if most of them just weren't going to be very optimal. Like, they wouldn't, because like, to make bronze, to make bronze armor, you need so much tin and copper that, like, you probably, like, would you really be making bronze armor? Just like the sheer amount of tin you need to mine? Because I feel like, with how much tin you probably would have found a fair amount of silver or iron, any better ore to make armor out of. And so then, like, and speaking of any better ore to make armor out of, I didn't even see that lead patch over there. It's right there. So we're gonna go and get that. We're gonna go and get some lead. I don't know why I tried to, like, I don't know why I tried to sing that. It didn't even, like, there was no melody to that. It was just kind of like saying words and making it sound like there was a melody, but there was not. It was entirely a man-made melody. It was just, one, it was awful because commentary here is awful, but more importantly, as bad as the commentary is, I don't think anyone that's watching this deserves to have their understanding of rhythm and good music forever destroyed by my carelessness and my inability to do music. Anyways, I guess we're gonna get murdered by slimes. Thank you. And with this stabbing of the slime in that corner, I guess that's as good a place as any to call it an episode. So thank you for watching, and I guess I will catch you next time for more very mediocre Terraria.